We are live here at the Lewisburg Patriots home stadium. They are fighting the Center Hill Mustangs. It's a beautiful night out here for football, Taylor. About 70, 71 right near the start of the game. We're about to have the coin toss between these two teams. Center Hill Mustangs are coming into this with 2 wins in the win column and 2 in the loss column, as well as the Lewisburg Patriots looking to see who can put that 3rd win on this table. Now, both teams just had recent losses, so both have a chip on their shoulder. So we're looking to see who would receive this toss to start the game. Taylor, what are you looking forward to most about this one?
I'm looking for Center Hill to really come out and show who they're going to be. You know, they've had two flashes with 2 big convincing wins. They've struggled against stronger opponents. Offense has been very inconsistent for them. You know, we're going to have to see what their offense can do against this Lewisburg defense. If I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing earlier in the season with Olive Branch in Lewisburg that Lewisburg's defense had some.
Yeah, so Lewisburg essentially is playing very well. I know quarterback Jacob Manns has 3 passing touchdowns. He has a quarterback rating.
Yeah, we're here tonight. We're going to see what Lewisburg has for Center Hill. I think we're going to see an offensive shootout from these two teams. It'll be interesting to see what whose defense shows up tonight. You know, neither one of them has been super convincing as far as defense goes, but I am eager to see what we're going to have as far as defense for both of these teams. I think we're going to see an explosive game on offense.
Here it comes with the kick. Kicks off. Oh, and he drops the ball. And Center Hill Mustangs come up with the special teams turnover on the first play of the game. That'll fire up a team all right. Let's see if Lewisburg's defense can keep them from putting some points on the board here, but it looks like the Center Hill Mustangs are fired up after that. I'll put some plays in action together, but let's see if the offense was ready to get on the field this quickly.
Yeah, that was a big play right there. Come down the field, kick the ball away, force a turnover on the kickoff, get your offense on the field when y'all are expected to start on defense.
Quarterback lines up at shotgun. Looks left. Rolls out left. Tucks and runs. And down near the 6-yard line. What a run.
I don't know if this is a showing of what's going to happen tonight, but this offense, quarterback able to escape the pocket and get out and create space for himself.
Just takes the ball, throws out to the right. Number 13 catches it and gets dropped for around a no gain. So it looks like we're having a 2nd and goal.
Good catch by Burnett there. Just didn't have enough space to make a move and make a play there.
Quarterback in shotgun, number 88 with the little wing on the side. Quarterback takes a snap, looks out left, has his man. Oh, a little overthrow to number 13.
Yeah, that's 2 targets early for Kyron Burnett. I'm interested to see if he's going to be their go-to receiver tonight or if they're going to be able to spread the ball out a little bit. But 2 early targets down here in the red zone makes me think that may be their guy.
Third down, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's see. Takes a snap, hands it off, and touchdown for your Center Hill Mustangs.
Touchdown by Nigel Payne, number 5.
Center Hill's going for the extra point here. Kicks it. And it is good. After that touchdown by the Center Hill Mustangs, we will be right back after this short break. Speak up louder when you do it, and then just hold it for a second, and then just say the last name.
Number.
Number ideally. Just say number ideally.
I mean, we need a name. It'll be easy if we have a name.
You can just say
number and a name will be ideal if you can.
But just say, you can say it loud. Center Hill with the kick. Let's see if we can have a better return. Number 7 gets tackled again right at the 20-yard line.
Center Hill's fired up tonight. I think we're going to see a good game from both teams, but right now Center Hill is really showing up and letting the pads do the talking.
Now that number 7 was a runner for that one. Shoop. So now that they have a second chance here a little bit. Oh, excuse me, Presley. I'm sorry. Presley for the Lewisburg Patriots with a return. Takes a snap, runs to the right. Up. Dead ball right here. Let's see what the refs call.
False start on
That'll be,
Lewisburg.
looks like a false start on the offense.
The down will remain 1. The distance will be 15.
Lewisburg's having some tough starts here for their offense with a kickoff return fumble that led to a Center Hill score on the offensive end. And now starting with a false start. Let's see if we can get some nerves, calm down, and see a play. You got the quarterback, shotgun with trips left, takes the snap, moves off right, looks like the same play. Got another flag down on the play. Looks like this was
Number 7, Levi
about no gain,
with the direct
but it looks like
snap.
we're going to have a hold.
Stop made by number 94. Tommy Lowe with the stop.
And it looks like they will take the penalty. The ref was looking to the sidelines to see what Center Hill would call, and they are going to move them back.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, Lewisburg's not going to be able to afford to have all these penalties tonight, especially not if Center Hill is able to move the ball the way they did on offense on that last possession and create turnovers, especially on a kickoff. You know, that's a big deal. You create a turnover there on the kickoff, especially the opening kickoff, go down and in 5 plays stick the ball in the end zone for a touchdown.
Should be 1st down.
All right. Quarterback lines up at shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks hands off to the running back up the middle. Looks like they just have a short gain on the play.
Manages to pick up about 3.
Levi Presley with the run on that play.
Yeah, he's been the ball carrier on
By number 94.
all of their plays so far tonight. So, again, is that a telltale sign of who's going to be the guy that they go to?
Down and about 19.
Quarterback's making adjustments and calls to his receivers. Shotgun takes the snap, drops back for a pass, looks left. It's got 81 over there. Looks like we got a catch on that play.
Number 81, Justin
Colin Moore with the reception.
Colin Moore on the reception. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and about 13.
Quarterback directing traffic.
Looks like we went the hard count there to check and see. Takes the snap. Drops back for a pass, looks towards the right. And missed his receiver, number 8 there. Now, in other weeks, Cale Ryden, the receiver, has been a good player for that team, but Lewisburg is going to send a punt this one and regather and recoup for their offense. And let's see if Center Hill Mustangs will have a chance to recover here and put it up by more than 2. Goes with the punt. Gets it off pretty well. And it's going out of bounds. Let's see where the ref marks this.
Ryan's punt.
Looks like Center Hill is going to start about the Lewisburg 57. Now, this is back-to-back drives here where they're starting with really good field position.
57, Taylor?
Excuse me, 47. 47.
We're adding yardage here, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if Center Hill can capitalize again on the short field.
Center Hill's in shotgun again. Motions receiver to the right. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Little pooch pass here. Number 12 takes it. Jukes a little bit. Shakes some tacklers off. Trent Martin. Looks like we have the... I mean, is this play over with, or are they just going to keep moving on here? It looks like it will be a first down for the Mustangs at the Lewisburg 41-yard line. So you got 2 wide receivers to your right, 2 wide receivers to your left. Quarterback's in shotgun.
1st and 10, Center Hill.
Officials look to be discussing. It's like they need a ball. Taylor, you want to make this week number 5 of me mentioning something about deflated footballs?
Yeah, I mean,
Tom Brady is out there on the side.
we're going to have deflate gate again this week. No, I don't blame Center Hill. I wouldn't want to snap the opposing team's football either. You know, I would have probably just picked it up and chunked it to the sideline and thrown my hands up like, hey, guys, what are you doing here? Give me my ball.
Yeah, that defense has about 3 front with the linebackers. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back for a pass, looks left, has his man. Oh, and just missed the reception there. A little bit off to the left by the quarterback, but still hits the wide receiver's hands.
Good effort there by Trent Martin to lay out and attempt to make a catch on the ball that was maybe a little overthrown. You know, throwing into double coverage like that, it's always scary, but he did make a good effort to get to that ball. So I'm eager to see, you know, that now we're seeing that's the second target that they've had. They're backing them up. I did not see the penalty or what the call was, but I believe I saw number 57 doing a little bit of a hold there in the backfield.
Yep. The ref just called it right there. Looks like a hold. They were moving the ball before the ref even made the call. That's okay. You know, it's a start. It's a start in the first quarter for everybody, even the refs.
Yeah, it looked like 57 just got beat off the ball and had no option but to hold on to his man to keep his quarterback from getting popped real good. So
takes the snap, hands it off to number 5. Running out left. Let's get up north and south. And out of bounds near the 46-yard line. Nigel Payne with the carry on that one.
Kelso, I don't know if you saw that QB, the fake the pass after the handoff there, but it probably wouldn't have convinced my 4-year-old that he was still going to throw that ball there. It was a really lollygag fake after the handoff.
Do you think that's like a Peyton Manning rollout, you know, handing off the ball and running out left? Do you think anybody thinks Peyton Manning's going to run that? I don't think so.
Probably
Motions number 13 to the left. Moves back behind the quarterback. Let's see if he tosses it out. Hands it off up the middle. And once again, the defense held strong and stopped them for a little gain to no gain. It's about a 1-yard gain. It'll be third down. Once again, Nigel Payne on the run there for a short gain. Number 88 is coming out, substituting with number 12. That's Trent Martin. So like you have the 2 wide receivers split out on each side. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, looks left, looks right, thinks he has his man, and little bit overthrown, but that was in the hands of Mr. Burnett. But it'll be fourth down. It appears we're going to have a punt.
Yeah, that ball's got to be thrown on a rope there in the flat, or towards the sidelines like that. You know, had a corner moving to make a play on it. That ball's got to be thrown on a rope.
Looks like we have 48 substituting late here. Maybe not knowing what's going on. You have Gavin Shute back there for the punt. Takes the snap. Gets the kickoff. And the ball takes the bounce. Unfriendly bounce for the Mustangs into the end zone. The Patriots will have the ball coming in. We will be right back after this quick break. Let's see what the refs call here. Pinball, it'll be encroachment on the defense. That ref with the ball there takes his little precious time it's been seeing on this. But it looks like the Patriots will get a breather this go-around. Instead of 5 yards being brought back by a false start, they'll have a little bit extra space here. Quarterback motions number 47 to the left side. Takes a snap. Hands it off to the running back. And gets a good hit by the defenders.
Number 1, Lucas Edwards on the carry.
Lucas Edwards with that carry. I think he's might be feeling that tomorrow.
By number 14, C.J. Harris.
But way to hold on to the ball.
It'll bring up second down, 2nd and 2.
Goes with the hard count here. Looks over to the sidelines to see what play they're wanting to run. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, up the middle.
Lucas Edwards.
Again, Edwards.
By the right side of the offensive line, picks up the first down.
Have enough for the first down there. It's Lewisburg's first down of the game.
Hey, let's see if they can have some more positive yards and positive momentum here. Makes a motion, takes a snap, makes a pass out, and blocked by number 22 on Center Hill's team. That's Shannon there with the block, number 22.
Number 22, Kingston Shannon on the defensive. It'll be second down, 2nd and 10. Timeout officials.
Looks like we might have a timeout real quick. We will be right back here with you shortly. Thank you to our partners, North Central Electric Cooperative.
They're located directly beneath the press box and in the
All right, we're back after that quick timeout. We want to thank North Central Electric Cooperative for being a sponsor of this game. Lewisburg Patriots has running backs to each side of the quarterback, takes the snap, looks to hand off to number 1 again, and he's moving this pile. That's what you want to see from the offensive lineman there to carry that person there. What a tough run by Edwards again.
Sorry, there was number 1, Lucas Edwards on the carry. It brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 8. Stop made by number 4.
You know, I would like to see that 75 on the left-hand side of the Lewisburg Patriots side to carry some weight, to lift their guys off and push them off the line and get some motion going over here on this left-hand side. But number 22 has been doing very well on the defense. Shannon there. Quarterback takes a snap. Looks like we had a little false start, but they didn't call it. Drops back for the pass. Moves out to the left to the run. Shakes the defender. And gets out near the 41-yard line of the Patriots side. Jacob Manns has been pretty good. His quarterback rating the last few games has been a little over 100, which is phenomenal. So, of course, this Lewisburg Patriots offense has scored more than 20 in each of their games. The games that they had lost, the 2 games, you know, they essentially just gave up a lot for defense.
Let's go Patriots.
Quarterback takes a little hard count there, looks over to the sidelines again. That's pretty common. You're going to see that a lot. I know we see that a lot in multiple games that we've been to this year. It's like imitations appears form of flattery. We're going to have a timeout here. But once again, thank you to our sponsors at North Central Electric for being a sponsor of this game. We will be back right here shortly. fourth down here for the Patriots. A fourth down here for them with some short yardage. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to Edwards up the middle. Let's see what he got. It looks and appears that we have a first down, but we will see. Yep, first down call by the ref. What a play by Edwards.
Off the left side, and it's a good for him.
And what a gutsy call by the coach on their side of the field. That, let's get a little bit confidence. I want to see the home sidelines, home folks actually over there giving some cheers and some claps. There's one wide receiver down to his left. Takes the snap. Hands off to one again. Pushing the pile. What a move right there to push it forward. Looks like it was going to get about 3 yards, Taylor, and now probably about 6 to 7 yards.
Bring up second down, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, them getting in there and pushing that pile, it's always play to the whistle blows.
Quarterback takes the snap, drops back for a pass. He's looking left, looking right, and he's going to take the ball and run it. Looks like he gets just a few yards. They're going to call it third down.
Man's on the carry. Got by number 22, Shannon. Picks up a couple. We'll call it third down.
It'd be neat to see them try to get the defenders to do it offsides or something here. Got a runner in motion. Takes the ball. Hands it off to Edwards. Up the middle. Looks like he got stopped with no gain on the play, if not a little bit of a loss.
Yeah, they ran the same play 3 times in a row there, and Center Hill finally keyed into it and came up with a big stop to force a punt here on 4th down.
Yeah, number 94 on that team on Center Hill was very jumped up and stoked on that. Tommy Lowe there. And that's what you want to see a coach congratulate and seeing that their guy make the stop on that play to cause 4th down and a punt. Good snap. They have a punt rolling down near the 15-yard line.
Center Hill will put it in play. First down, 1st and 10 from their own.
Patriots defense has a chance to make a stand here, but let's see if the Center Hill Mustangs offense will come up with a good drive and return here.
Yeah, pretty productive on that first possession. Not so much that last there, but first quarter, early in the game. Let's see if they settle in a little bit and are able to move the ball down the field with no trouble like they were on the first possession. Looks like Center Hill's ball boys are having a hard time getting their ball in after a possession change there. You have one job. You make sure your team's ball is on the field when your team is on offense.
It's happened. Yeah, second time. Third time's a charm, maybe. If that coach says, if that happens again, ball boy, you're fired. No pay. But I'm pretty sure they don't get any pay anyway.
No, that's probably an 8th grader or somebody's little brother out there getting to wear the jersey.
Well, either way, it's fun to be out there on the sidelines. Got the bands fired up. Friday Night Football. It's exciting time. Quarterback's in shotgun. Motions. Takes a snap. Hands the ball off. Number 5 took some hits and got brought back down.
Number 5, Nigel Payne on the carry.
Yeah, Nigel Payne was trying to shake some tackles there. Went right back into the middle. Just couldn't get very much distance on that.
Yeah, this front has struggled with the run game so far tonight. I'd like to see them settle in, be able to move these guys. Lewisburg doesn't have a huge defensive front, so I would think they'd be able to move them.
Takes a snap, hands off the ball, goes up the tackles, shakes some blocks. Number 5 is making it run tonight. Nigel Payne is making some work. He took some tackles, took off some blocks.
Cable Bearden with the tackle there for Lewisburg.
All right, we have a first down at the 29-yard line. Takes the snap, hands off the ball again, up to the left side. Looks like he got dropped down for about a gain of 2 yards. Nigel Payne again.
On the carry, hit by number 21, Jackson Dilworth. Gain of 2, it'll bring up second down, 2nd and 8.
Dilworth on the tackle. I don't know, Taylor, it looks like both these teams are a little sluggish to start this game. Oh, are they going to call it? Yes, they're going to call it. A little offsides over here for the defense on number 24. Toy Wiseman there.
Offsides on the defense. It'll bring up second down, 2nd and about 3.
Penalties are hurting both of these teams tonight on both sides of the ball. They'll have a productive play and turn around and give up 5 yards on a penalty. You know, Lewisburg stopped that after a short run, and then the next play gave up 5 yards on a penalty.
88 motions to the right side again. Number 5 motions out. Quarterback drops back, looks for a pass. Has 13.
13, Kyron Burnett there. We've seen him be a target several times tonight. I think that's going to be one of their guys that they go to a lot. I'm seeing them run number 12 back out there. Trent Martin, he's been targeted a lot tonight. So let's see if they go to him with the ball or if we're going to see them keep the ball on the ground here and try to chew up some of this clock here to run out the clock in the first quarter.
Quarterback does that little toss-out play to that Martin, and the defense snuffed that out the whole time.
Number 12, Lomax on the carry. Hit by number
Trent Martin was stopped on that. They did that play a little bit earlier, but Bradley Haynes there smelled that one out and stopped that very quickly. He's the person leading this defense, and so that's what you want to see from your leader is to sniff out a play like that, little trick play, and bring some good stop. Hands it off to number 5 again. Looks like he's going to be brought down near the 31-yard line. Number 5, Payne with the carry.
Stop by number 28, Grant Walensky. Bring up 3rd down, and that is the end of the first quarter.
Ref is. That'll be the end of the first quarter here with your Center Hill Mustangs up 7 to your Lewisburg Patriots 0. We will be right back here shortly, and thank you for our sponsors, North Central Electric. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, steps through, sheds some blockers there, gets around 21, moving up and goes out of bounds near the 47-yard line. First down, Mustangs.
What a play to step up in the pocket, break the shoelace tackle there, pick up positive yardage. Excuse me. It's going to be a 4th down here, 4th and short.
Gavin Shoup here as the quarterback for the Mustangs. Like you said, with a good run on that play. Looks over to his sidelines. Got number 5 right behind him. Makes a snap, hands it off, and gets brought down in the backfield by Dilworth for the Lewisburg Patriots, and a turnover on downs.
Tackled in the backfield by number 21, Jackson Dilworth. And the Patriots take over.
What a play by the defenders right there.
Yeah, he blew that one up in the backfield. There was no chance of any positive yardage on that play at all. I don't think Lewisburg liked going down by 7 on that opening kickoff there. They've defenses showed up. I think we're going to see offense show up here on this play, on this possession, excuse me.
Takes the snap, drops back, has a quick pass out to the left. Wide receiver gets brought down for a short, looks like a 2-yard gain.
Seeing a lot of guys look like they're slipping tonight. I'm wondering if these guys are having a hard time adjusting to these turf fields around the county. You know, probably most of them haven't seen a lot of turf in their time, so I'm sure it's an adjustment.
Quarterback takes a snap, drops back for a pass, has all time in the pocket right here, watches back, and he gets brought down. Oh, that was a little taunting there by number 94 on the Center Hill side. Better get away with something there. That's Tommy Lowe again on a good stop.
Number 94, Tommy Lowe with the sack.
Kelso, did you notice where that defender came from when he made that tackle?
Right on that backside.
Yeah, you know, our bigs, number 75 in there at left tackle, that should not have problems blocking anybody.
Well,
not being productive tonight.
I would venture to say, Taylor, I'd give him a break. That quarterback had all day to do it. Shotgun, drops back for a pass, has a little screen, and he overthrows his man over on the side.
It looks like Center Hill's going to play the speed versus size game tonight against that left tackle for Lewisburg. They're going to line their fastest guy up against him and just run right around him, not even give him the chance to get your hands on you, because as big as that boy is, if he gets his hands on you, I have a feeling you're not going to go anywhere.
Kale Ryden, number 8, back to punt.
Snap was good. And he does a little fake trick play right here. Takes it on the left-hand side. They don't even notice it. He has all room, all space, and he trucks over right there at the 16-yard line.
Kel riding there. You know, that's what I like to see to cap off a run.
That's
Lower
right.
the shoulder, and you bring the pop to the party. Don't sit there and let the defense take a shot at you. Lower your shoulder, run through them, especially after a big run like that. Cap that thing off with a big popping of the pads there.
Looks like you have 3 wide receivers to your right. Snaps, drops back, has a quick pass. A little bit above again. This ball is sailing a little over for the quarterback. Maybe he's still nervous. I'm not sure, but it's floating there. I'd like to see him get a little zip under that pass, especially with those very quick ones, so that the wide receivers has a chance to catch that block on the sides.
Yeah, he's throwing kind of a lollygagging ball on those screens. It's got to be on the line.
Takes a snap, hands it off, sheds a tackle, gets some yardage up the middle.
Number 9, Jaden Snow on the carry.
Looks like he's going to be down at the 11.
Finally hauled down by number 4, C.J. Pruitt. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It was a different running back there, Jaden Snow, for that one.
We're going to have Presley check back into the game here at running back. quarterback. They're going to go with a little wildcat action.
Hands it off. Oh, has a little trick play, a little pass. That was a... Oh, what a defensive play. I think that's incomplete. His foot was on the sidelines there. Dallas Williams with a good response on that play. Yeah, by the time he caught that, his foot had already hit the out of bounds, but still a good play by the offense, too. Just didn't capitalize on that. Looks like we had a penalty on that play by the defense.
Maybe a pass interference in the end zone there. Going back with the Wildcat.
I don't know, this main official here is a little slow on some of these calls, but he's starting this back up. Takes a snap, direct snap, quarterback keeps it, and scores for the touchdown. Levi Presley with the keep and score, and it looks like the Patriots will come away with a touchdown. Let's see if they will come away with an extra point and tie the game here. That's what you want to see, Taylor. Capitalize on that very nice, very sneaky special teams play and give their offense a chance to actually get some positive momentum here. Snap's good. Kick is good. It is tied 7-7. We're at the DeSoto County Brief. Thank you for watching tonight so far, and a thank you to our sponsors, North Central Electric. But we will be back here shortly right after this quick break.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Lewisburg there to pull off a fake punt, get downfield, and capitalize on that with a touchdown.
And a little onside kick. Let's see if they get it. Yes. Lewisburg with the special teams plays. Look at the little celebration there by number 40. But what an onside kick. Well, wait a second. Looks like they're scrounging around down there. Lewisburg comes up with 2 consecutive special team plays. Lane Martin, what a good onside kick. And it looks like the recovery. I think we have a little Pat McAfee in the making.
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped into my head, was that looked a lot like McAfee there. Something that we've seen him do back in his glory days.
You know, Lane Martin there, if you're anything like him and you're wanting to get into podcasting, just give us a shout out and we will hook you up there. But we'll see. Maybe you can make a good special teams tackle here shortly. But Lewisburg Patriots come with another chance to get a score on the Mustangs' 48-yard line. Takes a snap, hands it off, and gets some move. That's what you want to see, a little push. What a good push by the lineman to help him out. That's what you want to see from Levi Presley.
Made by number 24. Richmond, gain of 5. It'll be second down, 2nd and 5.
This defense looks a little flustered that they're out here again. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off again to Presley, and gets dropped down for a loss.
Number 7, Levi Presley.
Kingston Shannon with the tackle there, number 22 for Center Hill. We've seen him make a few plays. Now they've got him lined up over here on this opposite side. Yep, he's going back over there to play games with the big boy, number 75. See if he's able to continue to beat him off the ball and just get around him.
Motion. Snaps the ball. Rolls right. Got a flag. We have a pin. We have a false start.
False start on the Patriots. We'll back it up 5.
False start on the offense. Going to pull it back to about a 3rd and 15. With that penalty there, it brings him back for a long try to gain on here. Let's see if this is 4th down territory or not. Drops back for a pass, looks left, has a little time, and he gets dropped down. Once again, Shannon, number 22, with a sack. That'll be 4th down for the Patriots. It looks like they're going to have a punt right here.
Shannon there with the sack. Yeah, he's kind of having his way with this offense. Getting out there, getting in the backfield, making plays. That's the 2nd sack we've seen tonight, and at least the 3rd negative play that he's forced. I'm interested to see if he's going to be able to do this all night and keep up that pace.
Oh, that's a little squib punt there. Let's see if he takes it and runs with it. He does. Picks it up, shakes off a little bit, gets out to the right, and gets brought down right near there, the 29.
Devin Barker with the return there. Made a couple good moves to shake those defenders, get out to around the 30-yard line to start this drive for Center Hill. So far tonight, it's been a bit of a defensive battle, low-scoring game, tied at 7. Is it going to continue to be a defensive battle, or is somebody's offense going to wake up and take over?
I don't know. For those that are watching tonight, I want you to pick. Give us a score that you think this game will go, and who is going to come out the winner. Number 13 goes in motion, pulls back again behind the quarterback, takes a little pass out to the left, runs up, catches the corner, and gets some yardage on that play. Looks like it'll be out near the 37-yard line.
It's going to be close to a 1st down.
That Burnett has been doing very good for the offense here for the Mustangs. He has done that play here a few times.
Yeah, we're going to have 2nd and about 2 yards to go here.
He almost got tackled there on the left side, but squeaked out with a good block. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 12. Looks like he will have a 1st down, but we have a flag on the back end of this play. Number
12, Trent Martin on the carry.
But it looks like this will be a hold on number 57 there on the offense. Ty Hogan. Now, as a past offensive lineman, you hate hearing your name mentioned because typically if your name is mentioned, it's because you did something poorly.
Yeah, especially when you're wearing that number 57. That's the number that I wore in high school and a little bit in college. You know, I always hold that number near and dear to my heart and expect big things from anybody who's going to put that jersey on. You know, he had the block there. He finished the block, and it looked like they caught him because he dove on top of the guy after he pancaked him at the end of the play.
Hands it off. Number 12 again catches a good hit. Drops number 10 over.
Yeah, lowering his shoulder there, capping off a run. That's what I like to see.
Number 43, Hunter Smith. And number 10, Tristan Henry.
Henry on that tackle there.
Bring up 3rd down.
I know he paired a split a tackle there. Oh. Got a little hard count. Pulls the defender a little offsides, but they didn't call it. Takes a snap. Throws a little pass out there. Pulls back in. He got tackled there at the 42-yard line.
Burnett for Center Hill. They're going to continue to target him. He's making plays. You know, it wasn't a huge play there, but it was enough to pick up the first down, which is all that they needed. Keep this drive alive. Keep their offense on the field. Keep this Lewisburg defense on the field. You know, I think they came in a little high after that onside kick and the touchdown there. And for them to be stopped and Center Hill being able to continue to move the ball like they're doing now, I think that pops their bubble just a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, the fun part about doing this, Taylor, every Friday night we try to show up to different home stadiums to broadcast and showcase a lot of the talent here in the county. And we're very thankful that we have our partners with Career Tech West, the digital media program. They are our camera operators for this game, and we couldn't do it without them. And, of course, our crew here. But, of course, we couldn't do it without our listeners, our viewers, but thankful to our sponsor at North Central Electric for sponsoring this game. Center Hill has the ball. First down. Motions number 88 to the left-hand side. Takes a snap. Hands it off to number 5. Or, excuse me. That's Trent Martin.
Number 12, Trent Martin on the kick.
Hey, he took a little bit of a big hit to the head there at the end of that run.
He's injured here.
He's going to come off. He's moving okay, so hopefully we're going to see him jump back in the game here pretty quick.
Josh Robertson steps in. Shooting the same little motion play here. Hands it off to Robertson. Goes right up the middle, and he will come away with a first down for the Mustangs.
Number 8, Robertson on the carry. Number 28, Lindsay.
I like what we're seeing from Center Hill here. They've settled down. They're able to get this run game going here about midway through the second quarter. I would like to continue to see them keep the ball on the ground and continue to chew this clock up. Go into the half with a 14-7 lead. That would be a great thing for Center Hill to do on the road here tonight.
Takes a snap. Hands it off again to Robertson, number 8. 78 gets a good block, and he gets wrapped up over there on the sideline. Near the sides, excuse me.
Robertson on the carry. Stopped by number 26, Jaden Todd with a nice open field tackle.
Jaden Todd with the tackle there for Lewisburg.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to break it open a little bit on that right-hand side, and out of nowhere, he came up with a good form tackle.
I think without that last move, he might have been able to pick up a few yards, but I think he saw the outside and was thinking, if I can get there, I'm going to pick up a good 10-yard chunk.
Well, Trent Martin is back in for the starting running back position. And he takes a little pass. That was a good one there. Now Burnett with another catch, but that was actually a good throw for the quarterback there. We've been wanting to see some on time and accurate passes, and that was going.
I think we're going to have to see Lewisburg put their best man against number 13, Kyron Burnett. He's been their go-to receiver tonight for Center Hill, and I can tell why. He's making plays, going up, attacking the ball at the high point, coming down with the ball, making catches.
Takes a snap, hands it off, gets a block. Looks like we are going to see a touchdown by the Mustangs. Trent Martin there with the handoff on the right side. He had some great blocks on that right-hand side, great blocks on that left-hand side too.
Out there making a couple moves to get into the end zone. It's what I like to see. What did I say? We wanted to see Center Hill keep the ball on the ground, get down here, score, take a 14-7 lead. Let's see if their special teams can cap this off with an extra point, and if they can hold on to that lead going into the half.
And, you know, Ron England with State Farm is sponsoring our next week, starting with a touchdown sponsor, but I'll go ahead and give him a shout-out. Thank you to Ryan England with State Farm for the touchdown sponsor for that. For the Center Hill Mustangs, they are going to go up 14-7, but we will be right back after this quick break Thank you to our sponsors at North Central Electric Cooperative.
Set the kick. Deep, number 1, Edwards.
So the Patriots have a chance here to get a good offensive drive to tie this game going into halftime. This has been a very quick half, a lot of run-heavy plays. The Mustangs had a chance to capitalize on that last one and got on the ground and ran a very good one for a touchdown. Got a kick. Normal kickoff. Running up the left side of the field. Looks like he caught a block. Are we going to see him? Let's see if he shakes the... Yes, he did at the 40, at the 30, at the 20, and he's brought down near the 18-yard line. What a play. Let's check and make sure there's no flags.
Presley there with the return for Lewisburg. Looks like he just ran out of gas there at the end and didn't have enough.
Hey, I don't know if I would either. That's a great return and a great chance to give the Patriots a spot to score.
From the center hill, 16
Yes, he was definitely gassed. He'll probably go get some oxygen on the sidelines like they do in the NFL. Put him on that little bike.
Yeah, if there was a school that was going to have oxygen on the sidelines in DeSoto County, I would almost bet Lewisburg would be the ones.
Well, we'd have a like a doctor sponsor or something on the side. Probably.
That would be nice. They can bring that oxygen over here.
Yeah, we probably need it too. Takes the snap. Drops back for a pass. His wide receiver couldn't get off. Let's see if we have a flag. No, it is incomplete. Looks like he was kind of being held on to there.
Man's pass intended to number 8.
But the quarterback could have helped him get that penalty if he'd have thrown a little closer to him.
Yeah, I think that was uncatchable regardless of if there was a little bit of PI on that play or not.
Colin Morris had a few chances to try to catch the ball, but just seems to have the ball oversell him a little bit a few times. Looks like you have both tailbacks right near the quarterback. Snaps the ball, hands it off, and he gets dropped down here. Looks like for a little bit of a loss on the play.
I think if we could see Center Hill hold them to a field goal on this possession, that would go down as a win after that return.
Yeah, 94 over there. Number 22 is shifting sides on the defense. Shannon, I think he's licking his chops a little bit for this play. Maybe 76 can hold him well. Get a good block. Oh, they're going to have a timeout here, but we will be back here quickly right after this break. All right, Center Hill with a chance to stop this, but let's see if the Patriots will come away with the score here. See what the play call is for the coach. Ball snapped. Pass. Has his man. And a flag on the play. We're going to have, more than likely, a pass interference call.
But flags are a flutter.
Even he threw the flag himself.
Yeah, these kids are getting excited. It's what you like to see from these young guys on a Friday night. At this age, there's not a whole lot more that you have to live for. You live for a Friday night under the lights. Put that jersey on, represent your home team. Show us what you're made of.
Yeah, I'm sure these pizza places around here are looking forward to a win as well. Because when you win and you're played a good game, you're like, please, give me some good food.
Yeah, I know we've talked a lot about number 75 for Lewisburg, having trouble with number 22 for Center Hill. We'll pick that up right after this play.
Takes a snap, direct. Number 7 gets popped there and stopped near the 7-yard line.
Number 7, Levi Presley.
That was a good play by C.J. Harris in the defense right there.
Yeah, like I was saying about number 75, Jackson Dalton for Lewisburg. He's a big boy, but he's only a junior. So while he is built like a man, he's still trying to figure out how to get that big body to do exactly what he wants it to do. And, he's just going to have to pick up some speed, quicker feet, find a way to win some battles.
Let's see if he can get a good block right here. Oh, the defense comes off. We're going to get a flag.
Oops.
Those flags are helping the Patriots offense right here to get that squeeze it yardage shorted. See if that makes them change the play call here.
That will be enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and goal. The ball marked just inside the 5-yard line.
A little over 1 minute left. Snap. Oh, are we going to get a false start? Well, 1 second. 1 second.
Now we're going to go the other direction.
Yeah, we're gonna have a false start. Move up, Taylor. Move back.
Yeah, do we need to go back to the penalty conversation?
Takes the snap, direct run. Pushes through. He is pushing through and getting wrapped down. I want to see if he got pulled down by his horse collar a little bit. Levi Presley with a tough run.
Yeah, the left tackle there for Lewisburg on that run looked like he sealed the edge real well and had driven his man about 5 yards down the field. He may be just more of a run block kind of guy. And like I said, he's got to quicken up those feet, be able to move a little bit better. But I think we're going to see him in the coming years be able to grow into his body.
Drops back for a pass. And overthrows a little bit. The wide receiver looks like he took a different route, went on the post on the inside, and the quarterback was trying to throw it to his outside.
Incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and 9, though. And I believe, of course, this is a 4-down territory. Unless they decide to come away with some points if their kicker is a good one.
This early in the game, going into the half, I would almost just take the points on that.
Takes a snap, drops back for a pass. Squeaks up through. Tries to catch a run. Gets up. Oh, did they call him down? They blew the play dead. Number 48 looked like he was coming away with a fumble recovery. But you heard a whistle. The refs called it dead. And there will be a 4th and 5 4th and goal at the 5-yard line. Or excuse me, the 6-yard line. We're going to take a very brief timeout. Be right back after this very quick break.
Lewisburg.
Do we see another special teams trick play here, Kelso?
I think they're just going to go for the kick. And they do. And it is good.
The kick is good. So at halftime,
Lane Martin with a good kick.
14.
We are going into halftime here. What a good first half for this game. Thank you for watching the DeSoto County Brief. We'll be back for right after this half. And want to shout out to our sponsor, North Central Electric Cooperative, for being the sponsor of this game. We'll be back with you right after this half. And stay around. We will show the band playing as well. So if you have a band person,
and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Center Hill Marching Band. Martin sets the ball.
We're back with
in
your
the
second
seat.
half of football here on Friday night under the lights. Lewisburg is going to kick the ball away to Center Hill to start the second half.
Number 1, Miles Foster. Number 3, Evan Barker. Deep. Center Hill.
And with the kick, a little short. Starts at the 30-yard line. Mustangs took off a block, shed a little bit there, all the way up to the 49-yard line.
Kick is fielded by number 6, J.D. Warren.
J.D. Warren with a good
Made by number 16,
return.
Nathan Cook. And number 29, Darius.
I want to see what these two teams went into the locker room, make some adjustments, and just see what difference they make.
I think we're going to have a good second half in store for us tonight.
Takes a pass at 13. Gets a good block. Gets tackled out near the 26, 27-yard line.
Shoot pass.
Tyron Burnett there with the catch and run.
Run out of bounds by number
We've
6,
seen him be a big target tonight. They've not been able to stop him. I would not mind seeing them continue to go to him.
I'd say they caught this defense breathing a little heavy. They might do it again. Drops back for a pass, looks left. And with a touchdown. Devin Barkers, I think, comes away with his first reception, if I'm not mistaken. What a touchdown. Looks like he had the defensive back guessing and looking for a run. He got behind him. Now the quarterback, he threw a little bit of a lob, so he had to come back and get it. But still, what a good spot to put your wide receiver with a chance for a reception. And Center Hill comes out this second half firing on all cylinders. Barely gets the ball down. The extra point is good.
Ainwalt's kick is good.
Aiden Anwalt, number 19 for Center Hill with the extra point.
Center Hill, 21.
You know, Center Hill came out firing on all cylinders on offense and got a little caught off guard for the defense. Let's see if the Patriots respond very well on offense. Looks like we have to see the kicking squad come out.
It's always good to see come out in the second half, move the ball down the field, punch them in the gut real quick. I would like to see this defense make a stand here. It's been a pretty defensive shootout tonight, but Center Hill's coming out hot to start both halves.
Well, Lewisburg has scored 20 or more points in all of their 4 games. Number 19 with the kick. Kicks it all the way down. Returns it up to the middle. Cuts back. Sheds a little block. And reaches forward down at the 28-yard line. That Levi Presley has been doing work on a lot of the sides of the ball here.
Yeah, I like to see Center Hill bounce back that way after the long kickoff return to end the second half. Not giving up that 80-yard return, keeping them down there on their end of the field. We're going to look to see this defense make a few stops here, and maybe they can get the ball back in their offense's hands.
You know, and we're thankful that we get to showcase these students here these athletes working hard. I know they're being brought back due to a penalty. But if you are watching tonight, comment about who your favorite team is and maybe which player that you're looking to see, and cheer them on, shout them out, and maybe share it to their family.
The ball from the 13-yard line.
Hands off the ball. Gets dropped there for a short gain.
Number 9, Jaden Snow on the carry. Stop made by number 77.
Jaden Snow on the run there.
Guy on the stop.
Looks like he stays in the game.
He picked up 2. It'll be second down, 2nd and 8.
Drops back for a pass. Looking right, looking left. Has nowhere to go. Decides to tuck the ball and run.
Maybe picked up a few yards there.
Man scrambles out. Loss of 1.
I do like seeing that progression, though. He's the lineman's giving him enough time to look right, look left, look back in the middle a little bit, and then run. You know, you can't ask nothing more from your offensive line right there, so I would consider that a good one. And that was a defensive back sack. Quick pass out to the right. Brings it up. Catches a body with number 2 on the tackle.
Man's pass complete to Ryan.
Williams
Number 8.
riding with the reception.
He picks up about 8. We'll call it 4th down, 4th and 2.
Looks like we're going to see the punt team come out for Lewisburg.
Stop made by number 2, Dallas Williams.
You know, that's okay. You know, you've made some, few plays right there. You got pulled back from a penalty that really hurt you in the first part. But it's 4th and 3. I'm not sure they will actually do any sort of trick play here. It looks like the defense and the special teams is trying to catch that. Gets the punt off. Left-hand side. Got a good bounce. And stopped there by number 40.
Rod's punt rolls dead at the 35-yard line of Center Hill.
We'll be right back
We'll put it in play from
for
there.
Center Hill's
First and
offense to
10.
come out. We will rock you. Hands off the ball. Number 12. Trent Martin.
That's number 12, Trent Martin on the carry. Stopped by number 48.
He's been able to move the ball well.
Especially in between the tackles there.
Second down, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, this offensive front from Center Hill has impressed me tonight. They're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're playing with a lot of heart, protecting the quarterback, giving him time to throw.
I like that left guard. Number 12 moves out to the right. Catches a good block. Let's see if number 10 can get him, but he's down there to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Trent Martin with the touchdown there for Center Hill.
You know, that's a name that we have said plenty. Handing off the ball well, catching good blocks. That on that right-hand side, those guards, the guard in the center actually looked like they were pulling on the right-hand side. You got a good seal block with the tackle on the right-hand side. And good read by Trent Martin. It's what you like to see. Good speed on the end. And these Mustangs came out of the locker room in the second half, and they are firing on all cylinders. See if they get this extra point. Number 19, Aiden with a kick. Extra point is good. Center Hill Mustangs up 28-10, but we will be right back after this and ready for a kickoff. We're back for a kickoff by Aiden, number 19. The Center Hill Mustangs have scored back-to-back touchdowns coming back after halftime to put it up 28-10. Hoping to see the Patriots fire back as well. A good kickoff. Little muffed return real quick. On the right side is being brought down, but pushing that pile, carrying it all the way to the 35-yard line.
And then carries forward a host of tacklers.
Several good returns from number 7, Levi Presley, tonight. He had the big return just before the half, came out with about a good 15-yard return to start the half. Or, excuse me, not start the half, but following the Center Hill touchdown, he had a good return. And there's another one for him. I think we're looking to see him bust another long one at any given moment tonight. That's the guy that they've had in when they're running that Wildcat offense a little bit. He's in there at running back right now. The way he's returning the ball, I would not mind seeing them put the ball in his hands more.
I think they should. Quarterback keeps it for himself. Runs up the left side, sheds a blocker. His linemen are looking at him like, oh, he's still up. Let me keep pushing him.
Yeah, that's Presley again, like we just were talking. The returns on special teams, keep the ball in his hands. And they're going with that Wildcat offense again.
Yeah, because Jacob Mans is usually the starting quarterback here, but they are switching it up a little bit to play some trickery. Takes a snap, hands it off to Edwards, and he gets dropped by number 99 on the defense. Cam Akins with the stop.
77, Gay hit him first. Loss of one and bring up second down.
Lucas Edwards was saying, hey, I want what he had last. Can I get a little block?
We're going to have Jaden Snow check back in as a running back.
Takes the handoff, hands it off to Edwards, and gets dropped again. You see a lot of Mustangs flying to the ball. They are playing angry right here. I could call that one a Mustang tackle because there was a lot of bodies on that one.
Yeah, they're flying to the ball on defense.
I think we're going to see a pass here. Maybe if they can get that top of your screen wide receiver on an island by himself. Let's see. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, looks right, looks up to the left, and it gets pulled down by number 77.
Good shoelace tackle there, making a last-ditch effort to make a play before he was able to escape the tackle box.
Ananias Guy with the stop.
Brings up fourth down. Riding is in punt formation. Barker's deep to center hill.
Goes for a punt. Good one. Drops down at the 10. It's getting a good roll. All the way to the 1 yard line. To the half-yard line. That was a little ballsy there. I'd have probably touched it at the 1, knowing things might mess up or screw up. But a great punt.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Lewisburg's punter tonight. He's punted the ball real well, been able to flip the field, put their defense in a good position.
This is where you want to see the defense for the Patriots step up. If I was on there, I'd say, hey, let's get us a safety. Let's get some positive here for the defense because the Mustangs have had a chance to run literally all over you, at least the first half and even more into this third quarter. So get a good stop. Maybe put 2 points on the board. I think you will look to see the Mustangs run this ball very heavily. It's going to be interesting to see because all the offenses they've been playing the shotgun. But it looks like we're going to be taking a quick break, but we will be right back with the Mustangs on the 1 yard line. We're back. The Mustangs are coming out on offense near the 1 yard line. Right before we said that on the break, we want to see the Patriots, see if they can come away with 2 points or safety or just a good stop. Number 11 is coming all the way across the field. It's not the normal way that you would come across. You'd come behind the line. You have Trent Martin there behind the quarterback.
Going with that hard count, trying to draw them off sides.
Good discipline there by the defensive line.
Oops. Delay a game.
All right, got a penalty on the offense. Going to move it about 6 inches.
Half the distance to the goal, they're going to move that ball.
This is weird to see that shotgun format, especially in a very run situation. You have okay, he goes up to the eye, takes the snap, does the good old Eagles tush push. I'm just kidding, they did not.
He was able to get about 1.5 yards there, get them a little bit of breathing room. I would not be surprised if we see them hand this ball off to Trent Martin and let him make a few plays.
But Burnett came in, number 13, substituted in. Takes the snap up the left side. Lost the ball. That is going to be Patriots ball. Let's see what they actually call on the field. The refs are coming in together. Just talk.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 28. Grant Willemzik recovering the fumble. The ball looks
recovered by Wallenzik, number 28 for Lewisburg.
And puts it on the 1 inch yard line, it seems. Or 1 inch line. What a defensive play. That's what we said before that happened. You have the Mustangs down pretty much in their own end zone, and you have a chance to get some points, get the ball back from a punt, or in this case, a good fumble recovery.
It's going to be hard to come away with a stop here for
Going to be
Center
a
Hill.
quick snap. Direct snap, 7. Lunges forward to hit nobody. That was a great block on that end. Great play by Levi Presley. I like to see this change in format of the offense. I know Mans is normally the starting quarterback, but a Patriots touchdown brings this game a little closer in reach. With the kick, it is good. And after that touchdown, we will be right back. Thank you to our sponsors at North Central Electric Cooperative for being the sponsor of this football game. Be right back shortly for the kickoff. 28-17. The Patriots brought it back within 11 with a kickoff. And a long one here. It's going to go for a touchback.
Martin kick carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
I was looking to see if maybe we were going to have another onside kick there.
Center Hill will put it in play. First down, 1st and 10.
Yeah, you know, when you have two good special teams plays, both with the onside kick and a punt fake, I think you have the alarms going everywhere for the special teams for the Mustangs.
Illegal motion against the offense.
A lot of times we're like, I can't see the RC.
We're going to back it up 5. It'll be first down, 1st and 15.
Going to be a flag on the Mustangs.
Yeah, there hadn't been a lot of penalties here in this second half. So let's hope that it stays that way.
Drops back for a pass. Up. Yeah, it's out to number 13. Burnett.
Pass is dumped off to number 13, Karen Burnett. Well, Lindsay on the stop. Brings up first down, 1st and 10.
More than. There we go. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back for a pass, looks right. And that was a good.
Looked like a little bit of pass interference there. I guess they're going to say that was uncatchable, or maybe they were just
running and battling
shoving,
hands.
pushing and shoving both ways.
Well, you know, I think they both had their hands down. They were looking up, and you know, I would call that a good play by the defender. You know, just slightly running him out of bounds.
That was number 16, Nathan Cook.
Now, if they started seeing some tripping, the wide receivers coming back to catch it, and the defender's in the way, yeah, you probably see something, but 88's in motion. Quarterback takes the snap, passes out to the left. 13 gets pulled down, almost had the ball come through, and that's going to be a face mask more than likely.
Tackle by Walensik, number 28.
Yeah, that's undeniable there. When you see that head snap around like that, they're going to call that a face mask every time.
Personal foul, face mask against Lewisburg. Be first down, 1st and 10 from the Center Hill 48-yard line.
Number 3 in for quarterback. Takes a direct snap, runs it. Looks like he's going to get a little bit of a loss there.
Devin Barker's on the carry.
Number 21, Dilworth. Be second down, 2nd and 11.
Barkers is still in at the quarterback spot, and looks like Shoop is over there at the wide receiver position. I want to see if they might do a trick play with this. Throw it out there. Number 12. It's a little. Ooh, what a hit by number 28 for the Lewisburg Patriots. That is Wallensdick.
Number 28, Grant Walensik. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Y'all get up.
Excuse us. Number 7 is back in at quarterback. Takes a snap, goes for a pass, has his man, and what a defensive stop right there by number 28.
Pass intended to number 13, Burnett.
That's Wallenzik.
Nicely by number 28, Grant Walensik. Brings up
Not really good at pronouncing names, but I can try to do that one. It's going to be a 4th down here. Now, Taylor, do you think they're going to do a little fake right here?
I would be surprised. 4th and 11. No, they're going to punt this ball away.
The high punt. Oh! He should have had that. I think that was just a blown tackle right there. You know, you're going for the ball.
Yeah, I think that was just a blown punt. I don't think at all that was.
Is there a flag on the play? Yeah, there's some dirty laundry on the field over there at the 41-yard line. The refs are discussing. It's going to be a hold on the kickoff team. They're going to redo this play, and maybe we see the Patriots tackle and wrap up this punter this time. That was great going after.
I don't think that was a planned play there. I think it was just a little bit of a lollygagging snap getting back there, and he didn't have time to get the punt away. But that's a good thing for him to be able to turn that into a positive play and not just go for the punt and let him block it and essentially be able to walk into the end zone with it.
Bet she's telling that long snapper, get it to me a little quicker. There you go. Better snap. Good punt. And he did a little fair catch here at the 26, 27-yard line.
It'll be first down, 1st and 10, Patriots.
You know, this has been a good second half. That first half was, it looks like both offenses were having struggles of getting anything going anywhere. And this second half, they came in and said, hey, let's change things up. Let's put a different quarterback in. Let's do a little wildcat formation. Both offenses have taken a different approach. I know the Mustangs have taken more of a run approach. Drops back for a pass over to the left-hand side. Drops, has a little fumble real quick, but it's down over at the 28, 29-yard line.
Good open field tackle.
Caleb Davis. Pickup of about 1. We'll call it 2nd down, 2nd and 9.
Already to zoom out to include every player on the offense. Quarterback looks out right. Has the catch. Got a few yards on the play. Number 80.
Pass complete to number 80, Hudson Parker.
It's Hudson Parker on the catch.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jacob Mann's back there at quarterback. Drops back for a pass. Looks right. Has an interception. Number 2 read that reception very well. Dallas Williams with that reception. That sideline there for the Mustangs are pumped up. It's good to see number 2 there, Dallas Williams.
Yeah, there's going to be some throws in a game where you want to put some air under it, let the receiver make a play. But there's a lot of throws tonight that we've seen from Lewisburg's quarterback, Mans, where he is just not putting the ball on a line when it needs to be. I don't know if that's an arm strength situation or what that is going on there, but that pass there, that comeback route has got to be thrown on on a line.
Hands off to number 12 up the right side. Gets a few yards on the play. Down
Martin
closer
with
to
the
17.
carry.
Martin on the carry. Stop made by number 6, Cable Bearden.
Sorry, Taylor. Yeah, it was Trent Martin with the carry.
We'll call it second down, 2nd and 6.
Down there at the 18-yard line. In a motion, number 88. Gets a snap. Hands off the ball. Right up the middle. Looks like we will have another touchdown for Trent Martin for the Mustangs.
He's carrying a lot of weight tonight, and I think he's happy to do it.
Well, you know, I'm going to say I think his load is very light. You know why? Because I think my grandmother could run through that open hole by the offensive line.
Yeah,
I think you want to I think that running back needs to go give some hugs and give some pancakes for his offensive lineman.
Yeah, they're definitely moving guys out of the way, making plays for that running back, and hopefully they'll go back and listen to the broadcast and hear themselves talked about on a football broadcast for once in their life, because it's not very often that those offensive linemen get credit for anything.
Aiden with the kick. He's been good for all of his extra points. 35-17.
I remember as an offensive lineman, pretty much the only time you ever hear your name called by coaches or anybody, for that matter, it's because you've done something wrong or you've missed a block.
But, man, I'm telling you, like that, he could run wherever. He had 2 holes opened up. There's tears in my eyes, Taylor. It is not from crying. It's from laughing. This is why Friday nights are fun. Let's see if the Patriots can recoup from this. I know they have a little over 1 quarter remaining, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Mustangs with a kick. A good kick. He's returning it, brings it up towards the right-hand side. It shook some blocks and gets popped there.
Yeah, that's what I like to see from that kickoff team there. He's had some big returns, and they came down, kicked the ball deep. He made an attempt at a return, and they said, no, sir, not again.
Yes, and we'll see more of this right back here very shortly. We'll be back after this break. So we just have a few seconds left until the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, it looks like there was a penalty on that kickoff return. They got backed up a little bit.
Takes the snap, drops back for a pass. Got a man on his left, but he dropped it. Number 14 with defense there. That's C.J. Harris.
It'll be second down, 2nd and 10.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to the running back. It looks like they're just going to go into this fourth quarter here. Well, we'll be right back here after the beginning of the fourth quarter. This game's not over with for the Patriots, but it is over for the third quarter, and they are down 35-17. We'll be back right after this quick break, and thank you to our sponsor, North Central Electric, for making this game happen. Fourth quarter, Friday Night Lights. Patriots down 18, 3 scores away. Their offense is on the field. They have to make some quick plays to get some points on this board. Motions over, drops back for a pass, looks over the middle, and gets his man. Overshot him just a tad, but number 80 with a great reception. Hudson Parker on the play.
Hudson Parker, and it's good for a Patriot first down.
They're putting a different quarterback in. Kason Wiggins. He's a freshman. With the snap. Once again. Ooh, he was down a little bit. Hudson Parker with that reception.
Yeah, he got that ball out pretty quick. He was able to put a little zip on it. I'm wondering if they don't have a coach watching the broadcast and saying, hey, we got to get somebody in here that can throw this ball with a little zip on it.
It's good to see that first pass come through. Takes the snap, hands it off. Gets his running back a little room with a push up to the 37, 38-yard line.
Picks up about 7.
Snow with the carry there. Pickup of about 8 yards, it looks like. We're going to have third and about 7, maybe 8 yards to go.
Yeah, you know, you're down 18. It's the fourth quarter. It's really tough to put your freshman in there down those 3 scores, but it looks like they're just giving him a test to see how he can do. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass, steps underneath. Looks like he's going to carry for a little bit. Moves up. What a play. And does a slide here. Is that a baseball player out there?
Well, it's not something you're going to see a lot in high school, but that makes me question, is this going to be their guy with the arm tonight?
Hey, this is a freshman
keep him protected.
Player.
Don't let him take any big shots. Keep him in the game. Keep him safe.
I know if I was Jacob Manns as a senior, he's probably a little upset that he was pulled out. Takes the snap, drops back for a pass.
Wiggins pass, broken up by number 2.
Looks like Dallas Williams with the breakup there.
Intended to number 80, Hudson Park. Brings up second down, 2nd and 10.
Once again, I just want to shout out the Career Tech West and the digital media program there with the DeSoto County Schools for being our camera operators tonight. We're very thankful for them. Motions. Quarterback rolls out right. Has a man. And he had it in his hand, and it looks like the defender got in front of him a tad bit, so it got out of his view. I don't want to give him any excuses, but he might not have saw that ball come all the way through. And it's just dropped right there in the breadbasket. But what a great throw there by Kason Wiggins. You could have gotten a little bit more air onto that, but you'll take anything like that from a freshman quarterback.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the way that this young man's thrown the ball here just on this drive. We haven't seen him other than this series here tonight, so if he can continue to throw the ball the way he has, I think we're going to see this Lewisburg offense flip around.
You're seeing it wide open a little bit. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass again. Gives his man a chance. A little overthrown in number 84 out there.
Some of that may be just not, as a freshman, not being able to take a lot of snaps in practice. You don't know these receivers real well. You're not sure what their speed is. Looked like he got a little bit of too much air under that ball. I'd like to see him get it downfield a little more, let the receiver run underneath it. But let's see what he's able to do here in the fourth quarter.
Got 3 wide receivers out to your right. Does a little hard count. Looks over to his sideline to see what the call is. Tells his receivers. Telling his running back to block. Takes a snap, drops back for a pass. Steps up. And he gets pulled down by number 99. He said, "Welcome, welcome. My name's Mr. Cam Akins. I will take you down, sir. Maybe get you a little bit of a lunch."
Center Hill will take over first down, 1st and 10. That was made by number 99.
Even though that drive came up a little short, very impressed to see the spreading out of the offense and some passes from him, and just to see the poise. I know, you saw some missed throws, opportunities there, but to see the poise of him, he made good throws, and you saw a drop or two that he wished he could have had back. Hands it off to 13 on the left-hand side. Gets around the edge a little bit. Out to the sidelines near the 47-yard line. It's Burnett.
Yeah, we've seen a lot out of him tonight.
They like that little, what do you call that? A little drop-off pass?
A little loop-de-loop with the touch pass there.
I thought you were about to sing the loop-de-loop and pull and your shoes are looking cool. You have so many kids. I thought you were singing some SpongeBob songs.
No, not quite, buddy.
Quarterback drops back. Actually hands it off. Number 12 there. Trent Martin.
Yeah, I think Center Hill's offense is getting a little tired. They've been on the field a lot here in the second half. I would be tired if I was them too.
Moving all the wide receivers. A little trip left over there. Might see some motion. Hands it off on the left-hand side. Gets some blocks, but number 24 tackle him up top.
Number 12, Trent Martin on the carry.
Toy Wiseman on the tackle there for Lewisburg.
4th and 4.
I think because this game's within 3 scores, the bands are competing with each other about who can play music better. Drops back for a pass and gets wrapped up, breaks one, and number 43 with the tackle. Hunter Smith, way to keep playing and wrap up the quarterback for a good sack. Now, if you're the Lewisburg Patriots, you need to score pretty quickly. But with this freshman quarterback, if they keep him on the field, they'll have a good chance to make some big plays.
Yeah, with him able to throw the ball the way that he has, they'll be able to pick up some chunk yardage, get down the field quick, maybe put this Center Hill defense on their heels again.
Takes a snap, drops back. It's number 2. And he gets brought down by Shannon, number 22. He has been everywhere. I believe that's his 3rd sack for the game.
He's been very disruptive tonight.
Jacob Manns is back at quarterback.
Parents of Jonathan Morrow meet at the concession stand.
Rolls right, looking left for a screen. Definitely overthrown on that. Maybe he's a little nervous after that freshman came out and made some good plays. Jacob Manns has had great quarterback rating for the prior games. He's had over 100 quarterback rating. And maybe tonight is just an off night for the fellow. Hoping he can get some good reps at the end of this, towards the end of this 4th quarter. Put up a score on the board. Drops back for a pass. Jacob Manns. And he gets brought down. Ball is on the ground.
Again.
Ball is on the ground. It looks like the way they're responding, this is going to be the Patriots' ball. But he is sacked again.
Fumble is recovered by number 54. That's Camden Lunsford recovering the fumble.
Not sure exactly who is taking the credit for that sack. There was a gang of 3 folks there wrapping up.
You know, I noticed number 22, Kingston Shannon, in on the tackle.
Drops back, looking left. Number Shannon over there. Oh, number 2's running out there towards the 33, 34-yard line.
Jacob Manns
On the 4th down conversion.
But it's not quite enough for the first down. Center Hill will take over on downs.
Let's see. Did they get it?
For the water break.
And it appears not. They were very close to getting that, but you didn't get it all the way. Looks like the Mustangs offense will be coming back, but we will take a very quick break and be back shortly. So, Taylor, this game is looking like it's drawing to a close with a little under 6 minutes left. The Mustangs have ran the ball very well this game, played great defense, had a lot of good plays, and this game got away a little bit from the Patriots. They've had some good chances to have some defensive plays, some good special teams plays, but just didn't come out strong enough on their offense and land some of those blows. What do you think they could do better in the coming weeks to show up a better run?
We'll pick up after this next play here.
Number 3 takes a snap. He's not normally in there at quarterback. Devin Barkers.
Yeah. So in the coming weeks, I would like to see Lewisburg find their passing game. They've not really thrown the ball well tonight. We've had a lot of receivers dropping passes that hit them in the hands.
Yeah, and Levi Presley, I'd get the ball in his hands as much as possible. He's a great athlete for that offense. Takes the snap. We got a dead ball here.
Yeah, and put the ball in your playmakers' hands. Find a way to get them the ball, whether it's drawing up a trick play or throwing something out, a little screen pass behind the line of scrimmage, bubble screen, something like that. Just they've got to find a way to get the ball to their playmakers. Their defense, you know, they've been fairly impressive for the most part this season. their defense just struggled tonight, and again, like we talked about a lot early on, the penalties hurt them a lot too. They would have a positive play and be backed up by a penalty. I know on 2 kickoff returns, Levi Presley would make a good return and there would be a hold or something that would bring the play back. So just clean up the game a little bit. That's what I'd like to see from them in the weeks coming.
Hands it off. Number 12. Who's been the key playmaker over here? Trent Martin.
Tripped up by number 46, Bo Benefield.
And I'd like to see Lewisburg take notes on that. We've seen them. We've seen Center Hill pinpoint a handful of guys, make it a point to get the ball in those guys' hands and let them make plays.
Devin Barker's at quarterback for the Mustangs. Trent Martin behind him. They've put in some of these second-string players here on the wide receivers. Takes the snap, hands it off to Martin on the left side. Gets a good block on the left end. Moves it up all the way to the Patriots, 47. Or 48-yard line, excuse me. First down.
The ball on the Lewisburg 48.
They're just going to run this clock as much as possible, and we will more than likely come away with a Mustang win to put 3 on their win column, 3 wins and 2 losses. This would put Lewisburg at 2 wins and 3 losses. And there was a chip on the shoulder of both of these teams, with the Mustangs having the loss and actually coming out the winners. They're just going to continue to churn this clock. It's going to be under 4 minutes here with second down.
Cable Bearden, number 6, with the tackle there for Lewisburg after a short gain.
Hand it off to Trent Martin again with a few short yardage gain. Now, Trent Martin, he is going to be our player of the game this week with some very big runs, Taylor. He's had a few good touchdowns as well. It's really great to see the blockers for his team. We might say that he's our player of the game, but I would venture to say the young man might be saying that his offensive line are the players for his game.
Yeah, absolutely, Kelso.
Got a third down play here. Snap, hands it off. Run up the right side. And here is our player of the game again with another touchdown. Almost stepped out of bounds, but Trent Martin with a touchdown for the Mustangs. This man, he almost walked into the end zone with how good of blocks that those are. He should be thanking his team.
Untouched there, running for 40 yards. Nobody on that field touched him.
And, I think the Mustangs are trying to play a little bit of a mercy game, but when your defenders are got their hands on their hips and their feet are back on their heels, you can't really just say, hey, I'm not going to score if no one is near me to be touched. Gets the ball down.
Kelso, I don't know if you've noticed who their placeholder is there for Center Hill. That's going to be number 12. Again, he's in the middle of everything. Trent Martin. He's
the placeholder. I didn't even realize it.
Placeholder for the extra points and kick field goals. Taking over the game with his legs, being able to run the ball just whenever, wherever he wants. Get him in there, let him make plays.
And before, typically if you start seeing a game like this as it's coming to a close, I don't want you to go away before we mention our very thanks to North Central Electric for being our sponsor for this game at the Lewisburg Patriots home field, and very thankful to the Career Tech West students in the digital media program who are our camera operators for tonight, and for our great staff here at the DeSoto County Brief, DCB GameTime. We've got our producers, IT, camera operators, and us here having a great time, get a chance to talk about football and have fun. But, you know, we will be having football live stream every Friday night at a school here in DeSoto County. So keep in touch, follow up with us, and if you have cheered on a teammate, cheered on a student, comment. Tell them how well they did. Share it to them so that they can look back and see just how well they did. With a return here, he's brought down near the 27, 28-yard line.
Hit by number 26 and number 16. John Winfrey and Charles Allen on the stop for Center Hill. It'll be first down, 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 28-yard line.
I think we're going to see Lewisburg try to keep this ball on the ground here, try to run this clock out, just get out of this game without too much pain and sorrow, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, see some runs. Oh. And we got this freshman in again with a pass. And what a catch.
It's a great throw. Great throw and catch right there. I'm impressed with the young man.
Walls on the catch, number 84. Yeah, I like to see this freshman quarterback out here. Wiggins. Drops back for a pass. And he overthrows him a little bit, but he had a defender creeping behind him there looking to get a sack.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to throw that ball away.
Drops back for a pass. And complete over to 80. What a pass. 80 to the 10. Hudson Parker. What a throw over the middle. And a good cutback by Hudson Parker.
Yeah, I guess they're out to prove us wrong. They said, we're not going to run the ball. We're not going to run the clock out. We're going to keep going. We're going to make this game, we're going to make a run here at the end of this game. We're not going to lay down and just let them have this win all easy.
Trips right. Kason Wiggins at quarterback, the freshman. Looks right. Rolls right. And shakes a player. Gets pulled down a little bit from behind. It's going to be down near the 9-yard line.
It'll be second down and goal.
I like the look of this young freshman quarterback. He has some confidence and some poise. I know he's a little shorter now, but give this young man a chance to grow into this system. Of course, he has a senior at quarterback right now ahead of him. Steps back for the pass, shakes off a few folks. Stiff arms, so it gets pulled down for a sack at the 15-yard line. Didn't really have as many places to go through that.
27, Rylan Addison with the tackle there. He came up with the ball like he thought he had stripped it and had forced the turnover, but he was quite obviously down before the ball came loose.
Drops back for a pass. Looks right. Has a man and gets stopped a little bit, but that is an uncatchable pass. Some of you might say, hey, that's pass interference, but he threw that a little too far out of bounds on that play.
Yeah, it was overthrown, and also some of that's on the receiver. He was running downfield, turned around looking at the quarterback, and just ran into the corner there.
Draws back for a pass again. Throws left. And intercepted by number 14, C.J. Harris. C.J. Harris with the interception. I know this Mustang team is saying, hey, let's put our offense out there, victory formation, get a knee. Nothing like going back to your home stadium or home school, and you're at the visiting side, and you get to have a good ride home, a lot of good fun music, talk, yipping and yelling. But it's also very hard to be the home team and put up this loss tonight. Let's hope that the Lewisburg Patriots have a chance to see a good recovery in the coming week, and the Center Hill Mustangs are going to come away with their third win of the season. But, that's the fun part about football, Taylor. There's wins, there's losses, there's ways that you go back into practice this week and look at the good things that you did, the things that you can improve upon. But I think if there's something to be excited about for this Patriot offense is that you have that freshman quarterback who had some good poise.
Yeah, he was really impressive when they put him in the game. He was able to move the ball through the air, which we had not seen this senior do all night. So that should be a breath of fresh air for this Lewisburg team, knowing that, hey, we're in good hands after our senior quarterback graduates. Well, even if we don't see him come back in and play a few games later in the season as well.
Well, Taylor, we want to thank everybody for watching us tonight, and congratulations to the Mustangs for their win. Thank you for watching the DeSoto County Brief, or DCB GameTime Live. We are trying to have live sports, live football every Friday night. We look forward to being a